So let me take you on a quest for the search of meaning, right? So let me start by asking you a question. What can you guys do in 67 minutes? Maybe scroll through social media accounts or sit in an office meeting that could have been an email or maybe something else. What if I tell you that in 67 minutes you can change someone's life or even better, change yours too? So, if they don't see me or the camera doesn't see me. Okay. Is it working? Because I already started, right? So in the summer of 2015, on the 18th of July, I found myself in a township called Diepsloot in South Africa, near Johannesburg. So the 18th of July is a very special holiday for South Africa. It's Nelson Mandela Day, and people all over the country get together and volunteer for 67 minutes of their time to commemorate Nelson Mandela's legacy. I was there with a group of colleagues, international group of colleagues from VMware, a company I was working for back then. And we were participating in a professional leadership development program. Guess how? Via volunteering or service learning. We were there in Diepsloot to work with the teachers from a local school called LEAP. LEAP is a non-profit organization that provides high school education to kids from the Diepsloot community, socially, marginalized and economically disadvantaged communities. So the kids in Diepsloot, born in that community, what they found in LEAP school is actually a safe environment where they can not only grow academically, but also become better people, grow confidence, dream, and aspire to achieve a lot more than the limitation of their own environment. So this is James, by the way, I met him at LEAP. James is a graduate from the LEAP school and also a kid born in the Diepsloot community. So James went on to graduate successfully, move on to college, and then come back to LEAP to pay it forward, teach the kids, and now he's the headmaster of the school he graduated from. But what was I doing there along with my colleagues? We were serving the local community and the local school, actually. We were there to virtualize their IT infrastructure and also implement technology, help teachers implement technology into the classroom and help them create better engaging lessons for the kids. But instead of, we were there to serve and teach the teachers, but what was actually happening was we were learning a lot ourselves, learning how to navigate in a completely unknown, uncontrolled foreign environment for us. We were also learning how to overcome our own prejudices and act together as a team. This was a group of 13 individuals, well-rounded professionals who had to come together and solve a problem that the local community had. Well, I'm happy to say that we managed in the end to really get together and do the mission we were there for. And these are people that I still feel close to 10 years later. When I came home from South Africa, I came back with a question in my mind. Okay, so if I managed to go all the way over there to make a difference and help out somebody, imagine what I could do in my own home country. So I started getting engaged in donation drives, volunteering projects, and started a local community of philanthropists within the company I was working for. We started small with 5 people. A few years later, 82% of the entire VMware team in Sofia was giving back in one way or another, donating or volunteering, helping out hundreds of social organizations in the country. Volunteering has given me more than any classroom training could ever give me, more skill set and larger than life experiences in terms of it has helped me build resilience, problem solving skills, navigating differences, communicating, networking, overcoming cultural awareness. So naturally, my journey through corporate philanthropy, I ended up where I'm now in Teach for Bulgaria, a non-profit organization that provides access to quality education to kids all over Bulgaria, regardless of their socioeconomic background. In Bulgaria, surprisingly or not, we have similar problems to the ones they have in South Africa, related to functional illiteracy, school dropouts, and also a growing number of young people who are completely disengaged. They neither work or study. So Teach for Bulgaria is working to solve those challenges on 3 levels. On a classroom level, working directly with the teachers, helping them become better at what they do and deliver more engaging classes. On a school level, working with entire school teams and the school leadership team as well, and also on a country level or an institutional level where we work with the governmental institutions that are responsible for the education in Bulgaria. What I do at Teach for Bulgaria now is I do fundraising. I'm not here to ask for money, so but just to raise awareness. I do fundraising, and my job has given me the opportunity to attend a lot of classrooms all over Bulgaria, from Sofia to Tetaven to the village of Rumiancevo, a place I have never heard of before, honestly. And I can speak to kids, to teachers, and to headmasters who are really making a huge impact and a huge difference. So this is Andres, and this is how, through my job, I got to hear about him, who in his 5th grade at school couldn't read or write properly in Bulgarian. With the help of Teach for Bulgaria teachers, he not only successfully graduated, but moved on to college. So James' story that I told you earlier and Andres' story may sound familiar to you. They both come from disadvantaged communities, but access to quality education and to engaged and inspiring teachers help them overcome the limitations of their environment. So what for me started with 67 minutes 10 years ago continued, moved on to becoming 67 months of my life, and also will probably last a lifetime. Giving back is my way of finding happiness and making other people happy. So today, the purpose I came with, my mission today would have been accomplished if you guys walk out of this room with one thought in mind or one question in mind. How do you make your every day a Nelson Mandela Day for you and for the people around you? Thank you very much.